Welcome to another Mid-Sussex Wargamers YouTube channel video. I'm Chris, for those of you who don't remember, or if you're new. The reason I say if you don't remember is because it's been since May 2017 that this YouTube channel posted a video, and I think that was only a tournament announcement video of about 2 minutes. And since I've last been seen on the channel I was looking at last night, September 2016. That's over 2 years now, isn't it? Yeah, sorry for the absence. You can very much blame Sam for that, for moving halfway around the world, up to Manchester, it seems. It has become very rare that we see each other now. So on the rare occasion that we do see each other, we don't really want to be spending time playing games. We'd much rather spend time catching up, maybe have my wife involved, and not really have the camera out over a competitive game of SPG or whatever. We'd much rather just sit down and have a chat. So that's one reason why things haven't been happening on the channel, so apologies for that. And another reason being I've had a very busy year as well personally. I've just mentioned my wife, so I got married earlier in the year out in Florida, so that was a big life event which happened. Scary stuff. It's been 8 months already now, Jesus Christ. I also got promoted to my job, so I've been very busy with that, and just all sorts of business. Any free time I do actually get, I like to spend with my wife, who ultimately comes first. So, and I guess a lot of people could say, and Sam often points out, that me and Tom Seckham live so close together, literally about half an hour away, I guess. We could make the effort to meet up a little bit more and get some stuff done, but like I say, because I do shift work and Tom is Monday to Friday, I believe, it doesn't always cross over. So I'll be lucky if I get a day off at the weekend. So because my wife works Monday to Friday as well, she works in a school. I'm not going to be like, hey, I haven't seen you for 5-6 days. I'm going to go off and see Tom though to play with toy soldiers. It doesn't really work. So yeah, that's pretty much the brief summary of 2018 and why there has been a complete inactivity. But times are changing. In the new year, well, a couple of days ago, Kieran messaged myself and Sam and said, I've got a couple of videos that I've filmed and want to do a mini-series. Can we reignite the channel? And it got me thinking that, yeah, I'd actually really like to do that. So come 2019, my New Year's resolution is going to be to post a video once a week minimum, whether it's me and Kieran alternating between hobby vlogs. There'll be back reps, tournament reviews, I'm sure, because I'm going to a tournament which I still need to pay for on the 6th of January at iBuy Wargames. I went to it a couple of months ago. It was really good fun, so I want to go to this one and then hopefully actually record some bits for you to see and put on the channel. Yeah, and Kieran's busy converting some pretty cool stuff, some pictures, so I look forward to his videos for that. And then there's also plans for some campaigns. So I'm desperate to do, ever since Fall of the Necromancer, and I think I mentioned it probably about 5 years ago, whatever, on the channel, but I really want to do this one, Ruin of Arno. I don't know if that's reverse to you, but there we are. So I want to do that one. That's a pretty short campaign. It's 2 sets of 3 scenarios, so that should be pretty easy for myself and Tom to meet up and do. I've been looking at the Gondor in Flames book and the Siege of Gondor book just to see how plausible that is, but there's quite a lot of models in there that we don't have between us, I don't believe, so we may just wait for the Gondor at War book and see what's in there and do some of the new rules in the first campaign of the new Middle-earth SPG era. I've also been in contact with Luke Midgie. As some of you may know, he has a really cool full converted Ruffian army, so hopefully get the Scarrow Shire campaign done in there. So there will definitely be, oh my god, stuff falling over there. There'll definitely be at least 2 campaigns in the first half of next year. That's what I want to do. But even if the video every week is just me giving hobby updates, because I hope to do a lot more. I haven't done for a lot for a while. My painter tables look the same all year. I just haven't had the motivation. I sort of go through periods of, because I like playing video games as well, I sort of go through periods of usually about 3 months of wanting to do nothing but play video games in my free time and get loads of those finished, and then I sort of get bored of those and then go back into SPG and wargaming. I want to do that for about 3 months and then get bored of that again, and then go back to video games. That's usually my cycle, and now I'm just coming into the wargame period. So yeah, hopefully it won't just be SPG as well out there for all of you wargamers who like to try other things. I've also got, about a year ago, Larry Miller started to teach me how to play Batman miniatures game, which I was really enjoying, and then it just dropped off the radar. But so I hope to get back into that. If I can get hold of him, we can meet up for a game or two and he can remind me, because it's much easier to learn a game off of someone who already knows how to play. Plus also I think there's been a new edition since we last played, or at least a calibration of all the editions released, because they did the Batman one and then they did the Suicide Squad, and I think they introduced all the speedsters and stuff, so I'm not sure if the new edition is just a blend of all 3 now. I don't know, I'll have to talk to Larry, I haven't spoken to him in a long time. Also X-Wing I want to get into again. I've still only got the starter set. My brother's got a few ships, so that'll be cool to get into. Resi obviously comes out this month, Resident Evil 2. So played a few demo games of that with Sam when he was when it was first sort of, I've got paint on my table. I haven't even painted anything once, I've been there for a while. Yeah, when that was first underway, so I've played a lot of that. I dabbled in a bit of Imperial Assault with Tom Seckham the other day. So we have started to make the effort. We met up twice last week, and then sort of slightly discussed doing campaigns and whatever. So yeah, played a bit of Imperial Assault with him, and I really like that. So hopefully do like a campaign of that, if that would be of interest. What else? I've asked for Christmas for 3 games: the Aliens vs Predator game, because that's quite a cheap game but it looks really cool. Star Wars Legion, because a lot of the Imperial Assault players don't want to get it because it doesn't, it's not compatible, even though it's Fantasy Flight still. But I don't have Imperial Assault, so I'd happily get it and play. So that's on there, and the new Harry Potter game as well, miniatures game, adventure miniatures game. So that looks awesome. So whichever one, I'm pretty sure I got one of those for Christmas, because there is a sizable box under the tree for me waiting. It is currently Wednesday the 19th of December, so in a week I'll find out what exactly I'll be painting and playing, come the new year a bit more. So yeah, that is the plan for 2019. A video a week, 2 campaigns of the old books. Hopefully Gondor at War isn't too far away, so we'll probably do that as well. And you'll see some different faces on the channel. Hopefully just get some bits out there for you. If the camera quality is low, this is another reason why I haven't done many videos or whatever. I'm using my phone at the moment. I do have a very nice camera which I bought for Florida a couple of years ago, but it's a bit awkward. I don't need to explain why, but also my laptop is incredibly slow now, so it takes ages to get the video onto the laptop, ages for it to process that video, ages to edit it, ages for it to save, and then ages for it to upload to YouTube. And for the quality, like, I love this channel. I love that Sam started it, and I love that he lets me put videos on. Our quality isn't like, you know, high, so I don't need all that, all those hours wasted on my days off, just trying to get a video up like this when I could just do it on my phone. It's something for you to listen to and sort of just glance at. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what is on my painting table, which I'm going to try and do some today and in the new year. So I've got, like many hobbyists, I've got so many half projects on the go at the moment. That's another reason why I haven't painted, because I can't decide what to knuckle down and do and actually finish off, and I end up doing none of it. So when I was tidying out my shed the other day, it was an absolute mess. I couldn't even get in it. My painting table was in there, my painting tray, loads of cases on the floor. I had a couple of boxes of crap from my old car because I traded that in. I literally just dumped in a box, 2 boxes, launched it in the shed, handed in my car to get my new one. So that's another reason I haven't done much shopping, because I haven't bought that much, because I bought a car. That's some money. So yeah, that I couldn't even get in the shed. Well, I'll give you an example of something over here. I'm in my spare room at the moment, which I've actually got back. It was the gaming room for the first year I was here, and then we got a double bed, really cheap, which filled up the entire room, so I had to put everything in the shed. But I've got the gaming room back now, which has a lot of room in it, and this army on the tray here is from 9 days ago. Not quite 2 weeks, when me and Tom played a themed Gondor v Eastling game, and it's still sat here on my dinner tray because I haven't gone out to the shed. It's wet, it's windy, it's horrible, and it's an effort to get in there, so I need to tidy that out. This is my temporary hobby setup. So for me, I got my dual screen over here because obviously it's necessary. My laptop in front, my 360 PS4, which I'm selling because I hate it, and then 64 up there under there because it's necessary, and all these games. That is a gold mine right there. Anyway, that's not the bit we're interested in today. That was weird. So yeah, this is the GW painting tray. This is what I've got on it at the moment. My lighting is awful, but never mind. Got the chariot, which I've nearly finished. A few more highlights. I won that probably about 18 months ago at the East Grinstead event. So the reason all this stuff is on the painting table, by the way, is because this is the loose stuff that was just on that table at the front of the shed that I couldn't be bothered to put on shelves. So that is how I'm deciding what to paint next. And part of that is, if you can see it, I've already started on a couple of them. Part of it is to do the breaking of the fellowship, which was smash like that over there, shall I? Which was gifted as a sort of wedding gift. It's more just for me rather than me and Carly, from Kieran Street, who just gave them to me, which is very kind of him, along with a metal Isengard trowel, which I have already painted up. So thank you again for that. I've then got my last 2 Gondor dues to do, to put on generation shift bases, paint them up to go with my trebuchet. The Mordor troll from the Battle of Pelennor box, which is up there. Thranduil, I still need to do him, put him together, and then that's my Mirkwood complete. And then I've got some Morgul Knights there who I've wanted for ages, but the thing that finally spun it for me is because you get the Fellbeast in the Battle of Pelennor Fields box, with either Witch King or Ringwraith. I already have a Witch King on Fellbeast, so I assembled the Ringwraith on Fellbeast, leaving me with a very nice Witch King with Flaming Sword model. I didn't want to waste it, and I'm reliably informed that the armoured horses from the Morgul Knights are a perfect fit for him, so that is where he'll be going. So that's the thing that sold it for me, to finally pick up that box, and I can just interswap between the Morgul Knight and the Witch King. And then down here in my setup is the painting drawer, which just slides out very handy there. All my snow bits and tufts and sand and grass and glue and brushes and all that stuff is in there. It used to just sit all over the place, which I didn't like and my wife particularly didn't like, but hey ho. So yeah, that's the painting setup. I haven't got this on the flip round, so I don't know if you can actually see me. So yeah, I'm going to show you my shed. Yeah, I'm just going outside to the shed to show you what's going on. It's very wet and very windy at the moment, so I won't spend long out there. There is Smeagol. Yes, good. He's pestering for food. He's a bit unwell at the moment. But anyway, here we go. Definitely didn't just slip over. Right. Oh my god, it's dark in here. I don't think you're actually going to be able to see anything. Oh no, it's not too bad if I point it that way. You see up here? Well, a brief overview since you can't really see properly. My Angler army up the top, which is actually all there in its place. I'd normally have my Easterlings dragon, black dragons along here, but they're upstairs like you saw. And this was a project that I was going to do before the new rules came in. It's going to take it to a tournament, 1,000 points. It was all black dragons plus an actual black dragon. But now I can only yellow ally them in, which I suppose I could still do. But after I did it, I then went to no high points tournaments, so it just never happened. And now he sits there. Did quite a few practice games with him, and it was really fun, so maybe I will do that again. And then down the bottom, I have my Isengard army, and there's the troll. I'm doing this at a really awkward angle because it's the only way I can get light. There's the Isengard troll that Kieran gave me, nicely painted up there. Show him in detail another time, I'm sure. Up here is where I'm going to put my Serpent Horde. Rohan's here at the moment with Théoden and the riders from the box. Gondor, again, is upstairs, so that's not finished. And I've got a mixed match of things down here, which have moved. So yeah, and a Lake Town army, which I'm in the middle of rebasing. And that's where it sits, because that's how lazy I am. And then I doubt you can see what's in here. It's far too dark. No, there's 10 more armies in there that are halfway finished that I need to do. So yeah, you can see kind of what a mess it is. So I turn it around. 2 boxes on the floor from my car. A bits box of a perfectly decent, I'll say bits box, there's a perfectly decent Rohan army in there, which I still need to rebase and sort out. There's another bits box there, some Warg Riders down there. So yeah, that was the inside of my messy shed. It looks like I really don't care about my models. I do, they are safely in there. It's just too lazy to put them on the shelf and sort it out, because I know I just move them again. And it's a vicious cycle, but whatever. Anyway, back into the warm gaming room with all the space. Christmas up in the corner, but hey ho. Ooh, Christmas present, that's no tripod. So yeah, that is what I'm up to. Today I'm going to get on with assembling Thranduil. I've done the base. Has anyone else got this? So basically, I've glued this piece on. Not the base, obviously, that's just wedged in there. But the other bit, if I want it on there, it won't, the base won't actually fit. You can't put the 2 bits plush together. See there's a gap there. You can't get the base in and out. So I've left the other bit unstuck. I don't really care. It looks fine when it's done, I can just put it off. Whatever. I just wondered if anyone else had that. It just always looked to me like it had just slotted it out, but not from me. Yeah, that is the plan for today, is just to assemble him up. Maybe I'll do a bit more work on the chariot as well, get him finished. And hopefully one day actually get an Iron Hills army, because I just have a chariot and Dane at the moment. Dane who I got last Christmas? Even the one before. That's how much I've committed to the Iron Hills army. Here's Thranduil, all laid out, ready to go. He's had his bath. I think he actually did his bath when I first got him, probably about 6 months ago, but I gave him another quick wash to get rid of all the shine and gloss, although he still looks shiny in this light. But yeah, here's the base I was mentioning anyway. There's a gap in there, it doesn't quite fit. So I have to, quite an effort to get that out. If I want that, it's hard to do it through a camera lens. Yeah. Yeah, that you'd want to glue in like that. And this just won't go because there's an orc head right, decapitated orc, even not an orc head, an orc in the way of blocking it going in.
never mind. It is not a bother. I can just do that. There we go. All put together, all assembled. And now my camera won't focus. There we go. Yeah, it didn't take long, but it was a bit of a pain. The Forge Web resin always looks more intimidating, but it's really not that difficult. It all makes sense where it goes. It just didn't all quite line up. So the reins at the moment, I'm going to put some green stuff in. You can see they are slightly gapped and not quite adjacent, not quite meeting, which is a bit of a pain. Same round the other side as well. We see a little bit better if I can just get to focus. Just in here. But yeah, the rest of it's sitting pretty plush, pretty nice. It was quite hard to get to stick to the base, the actual super moose. That leg's actually come off there. I've been poking around, but I can just glue that straight back down. But yeah, there he is. I look forward to. There's a couple of gaps in the back actually, just in there by the shoulder pad, just in there where the rein goes across the elk's shoulder, and perhaps behind his ear a little bit. I'll just get a little bit of green stuff and some liquid green stuff and just fill in those imperfections. But other than that, he is so cool. I love it. Can't wait to start using him in game. I've used Tom Seckham's a couple of times before I bought my own. Just to try him out, and I really love him. And with the new rules, which I don't actually have the new book yet, but I've heard lots of good things from my friend Luke, who's got the book, and telling me all about it and making me jealous because I made the mistake of asking for it for Christmas. So now I have to wait to see whether I get it. I also asked for the Battle Company's book, and again, I may have mentioned earlier in the video that I think I'm getting a new game for Christmas. I see a new boxed game size under the tree. I also see a book shape under the tree as well. But I believe the Armies of the Hobbit and the Battle Company's book are of similar size, so hard to tell. Please look out for us in the new year. I hope to post a video the start-ish of January. The tournament is on the 6th. That's the first Southern League tournament of the year. It's 500 points. Woking I Buy War Games. I'll be going with Tom Second. Not sure if my brother's going, so I need to buy a ticket for it myself. What I'm going to take, I'm not sure yet. I'll probably decide like a day before. I'm not going to have time to paint anything new, so it'll be something I already have. It's not going to be Thranduil, he won't be done. I've actually got a few days off over Christmas for a change, so it'd be nice to spend it with my wife. Usually only get Christmas Day, and if I'm lucky, either Christmas Eve or Boxing Day. But this time I actually have 3 or 4 days. So yeah, it'd be nice to spend some time with her and Tafam. So yeah, if you enjoyed this and want to see more, make sure you comment, like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon so you get notifications when we do upload. It would be nice to have a consistent day, maybe like a Friday afternoon or whatever, because obviously we know that nerds don't go out Friday evenings. I know I don't, usually working, and would like a nice video to watch over the weekend. So yeah, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to all of you out there.